So last night I watched an old video that I made. It was about how 20 years had passed and how college is different now. And when I watched it afterwards, I cried, man. I was pretty much in my feelings, and it wasn't because of regret or anything like that. It was because um, I was in a fraternity, and inside a fraternity you have a little bro, and he left a comment, and just seeing someone from that version of my life, watching me, that hit pretty heavy, man. 20 years ago, I was in college with him, and today I'm about 7 weeks away from finally graduating, man. I should have finished this degree 20 years ago. And I didn't, unfortunately. I ended up going to prison. But, the thing is, I came back. And I've come to realize that, I'm not behind. I'm just kind of on my own timeline, man. That's the 10 a.m. bells right there. Every hour that thing goes off. I think every half hour, actually. But I'm on my way to class. My first class at 10. Staying consistent, man. Doing this day in, day out. All right, that class was intense. Every week we go over a chapter, and then we have to study it, and then we have an in-class assignment, which is kind of like a test. So first class of the day knocked out. Now it's on to the next task. Let's see, I gotta grill some chicken. I gotta go to Grad Fest. But yeah, the day's just getting started. So this is the part that nobody sees, man. It's not inspirational. It's simply work. And honestly, I'm not motivated to do this stuff, but it's part of the program. It's part of the structure, and it's me being disciplined. So right now, I'm working on a paper, and it's for one of my classes. It's for Management 497A, which is a capstone class that revolves around being strategic. And it encompasses everything that I've learned leading up to this point. And what I'm writing about is the logistics industry. I'm looking at the problems, and I'm creating an idea where we can make improvements. I used to be a truck driver myself, but I hated it. Day one, I hated it. And I was stuck there for years, not thinking about anything else, just kind of going through the motion of survival, honestly. Truckers don't make that much money. Don't be fooled, man. It's like you could make a lot of money, but it's grimy, gritty work, bro. And if you actually pace out the hours you're working compared to the pay, in my eyes, definitely not worth it, man. But I had the balls to just quit one day without any plans, and eventually it led me up to this point where I'm back at school, and I feel so much more engaged than I've ever felt in my life. So this is part of the process. It's boring, but it needs to be done. So I'm doing my paper before class starts. I'm just finishing it up before my evening class starts. The whole crazy part about this Grad Fest is that most of these students are about 20, 21 years old, and I'm 41. It took me 20 years just to get back here, man. The funny part about it is I almost never made it back here. There were many decisions I made in my life that kind of took me down a different path. And for some reason, I end up coming back here after 20 years, man.
Follow the feet right there. Like that. Just relax your hands. Like that. Like that. Big smile. Ready? One. Right there. Look up like that. Big old smile. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2.
So I just finished up Grad Fest, and this is so freaking surreal, man. I can't even believe I'm actually back here, dude. And the crazy part about it is, going through this, it made me feel like I lost so many years, but at the same time, I felt like I never really lost myself. And here I am, just completing the circle 20 years later, bro. So I'm making my way over to Project Rebound. This is the place that helped me rebuild from the bottom, man. When I first came here, I was broken. I was homeless. I didn't have a place to sleep. Like, no one knows this, man. I was sleeping in my car, dude. But now, I'm about to walk out of here as a graduate. So excited. But I'm just gonna stop by, see who's in there, pop my head in. I'm already on campus, and just say what's up. What's good?
Try what up.
Back at it one more time. It's about 7 p.m. I have class again. Most people would call it a day, but I have one more class, and it doesn't end until 10 p.m.
So Xavier or Mode is either of you. I can find out if Brandon was in a group with last time.
So earlier was Grad Fest. It was cool, man. It felt like things are starting to get real, and the energy there, man, it was just buzzing. There were a bunch of senior students, parents that came through, family members. It kind of gave a glimpse and a preview of what is to come in the next few weeks. So they had like a lot of booths there. You can take your pictures. They had cap and gown fittings. You can buy momentums to like just encapsulate the entire process, and me being in those settings, I felt like it was very official in the sense of like it's just something that we just had to do, like a process. We just go in, we take our photos, okay, cool, done, check the box and just keep pushing. But even though it was Grad Fest and it was supposed to be like a moment of like celebratory, that doesn't mean like we get off our program. So right now I'm actually on a cutting phase, and yes, Grad Fest was supposed to be celebrating, but we still do not slip. Let me show you guys. I got my chicken breast grilling. Those right there, those are chicken thighs or lean chicken thighs. Yeah, man, we stay on program no matter what. So the day has pretty much ended, and I finally get a chance to kind of reflect on my thoughts and just kind of process the whole day. It brings me back to that comment that my little bro left me, that the guy from my old fraternity. He left a comment on my old YouTube video, and it kind of reminded me that, my past life didn't just disappear. And, it's realizing that people that knew me from before, they still see me today, that, they're watching this journey that I go through, and how I'm a changed man. And, just knowing that notion, it actually means so much more to me than they actually can't even realize. It's because, this whole entire process, whole entire journey, these 20 years that since the day I got incarcerated, it's been such a struggle, man. And I've always felt alone. I've always felt invisible. And just seeing that comment, knowing that, hey, man, he's rooting for me, it it holds such a like a deep place in my heart, because it kind of reminds me that the brotherhood that we've built, the memories that we created, it lasts so much longer than the mistakes that I made. At the time, I was only 21, man, when everything went down. And, just thinking about everything, it made me think about that version of myself 20 years ago. That 21-year-old like kid, that guy that had no idea what life was about to throw at him, man. And if I could talk to him today at 41 years old, and I saw him standing there, I would just tell him, man, like, things are gonna be okay, man. And that, I just tell him, just keep going, bro. Just keep your head up, keep your head on a swivel, and don't give up, man. Ever give up, man. And that the road is gonna be long, and it makes me think about this whole journey of how much time has lost. But along that way, along that journey, man, so much lessons, so much experience, so much life knowledge has been gained, from incarceration, from starting over, from homelessness, from, being addicted to drugs, being, depressed, being robbed, being backstabbed, being lied to, man, just being hungry. That that road back here to campus, it wasn't short, man. There were so many years I've never thought I'd be back here on campus. And honestly, I never even thought I would even be in this position now to even step back on campus. And somehow I found my way back. It was talking to one person that connected me with someone else, that connected me to someone else, that introduced me to this person. Boom, I'm here today. And it's that journey of life of just always saying yes to things and just experiencing new things in life. It reminds me of this speech that Steve Jobs did one time. I forgot what school it was, but it was like a 15-minute speech. And one of the stories he tells is about how, he dropped out of college, and he took this calligraphy class, right? And at the time, he felt like it was useless, like it was pointless to kind of take this calligraphy class, and eventually he went on to create Apple. And when he was designing the typography for the first MacBook, or the first Mac computer, actually, he used that experience and that knowledge from that calligraphy class to create the design for it. And the lesson that he kind of preaches is like, just be open-minded to new things and just be in the moment. And because you just got to trust the process, because everything that you learn now, you never know if it's going to be useful later on in life. And I think that's like a huge point he was trying to make, like, just trust the process, trust your heart, trust your gut, and just say yes, just be open-minded, because you never know like where things are going to lead you, man. And this chapter in my life, this book that I'm like finishing up, it's so important to me, because it's finishing something that mattered so much to me at that time. And even though it took me a very long time to finish it, I'm finishing it up now, and that's what actually matters. That I'm finally just putting a close to that part of my life, because back then it felt like it was everything, and that's all I knew. I was 21. I was still a young kid. I didn't know. and it's it's not about like the degree. Everyone thinks is about the degree when they go back to accomplish something, but it's more about in here. It's about proving to yourself, proving to your own mind that, hey man, I can finish up things. I can accomplish and prove to myself that, no matter what happens, I can finish what I started, man. And knowing that, maybe I can inspire someone else to do the exact same thing. And this is why I love that term, like kind of like influencers, if they're like the right one, because you never know who you might inspire. You never know who you might like motivate to go out and just crush it, man. And me, I'm just like another like dot in this like whole big picture of this world. But if I can inspire one person, then that's why it matters. If I can get someone up and do something, accomplish something big at the age of 41, man, I'm gonna be 42 in September. I'm going back to college after a 20-year hiatus, after incarceration, after all this, man. I'm finishing it up, and I still have a long way. I do. This is just like another like brick in that path that I'm building, man. This is not like the finish. A lot of people are like, yeah, go celebrate, go out, go balls out after you go. Nah, man. This is just the next step in my life, man. And soon I'm gonna be starting an internship. Hopefully that's still in play. I'm gonna keep building this channel. Like, this channel is actually where my heart's truly at. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep putting my head down. I'm gonna keep expressing, and keep preaching all the things that I've learned through this channel, through this platform. So anyone that ever thinks about giving up, don't. Because maybe your win can inspire someone else. But I'm just rebuilding my life from the ground up, and I'm just sharing it with everyone here. This is just the next chapter, man. And even though it took me 20 years to get back here, at the end of the day, man, I'm here right now.